You know, often teams can reach that tipping point with how they play. It all comes together in a hurry, and they make a run. But that's the exception, Kevin, not the rule.
Butler, a team-first guy willing to dish that rock all the time.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. And coaches decided they need a moment to talk things over. Different look here for the Warriors. Kuminga's come in for Green. Moody comes in for Gary Payton. Fields checked in for Brandon Podziemski. And it's Johnson in for Curry. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Kenrich Williams. He's checked in for Jackson Hayes. Hachimura comes in for Vanderbilt. Aaron Wiggins, he's checked in for Doncic. And Goodwin subbed in for Clarkson.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Paul. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Boy, a tough, gritty, smart point guard. Paul isn't at all intimidated by a little contact.
Shoots the 3. Johnson, good.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Pass to Hachimura. He's looking for Williams and finds him. Paul outside from downtown. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Johnson inside, defended by Paul, and it's Johnson. That time on the assist by Butler.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Hachimura with a screen on Johnson. Paul with the 3, rebound by Butler. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. The Warriors shooting their first free throw of the evening.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year. But just a tad worse, so not too bad.
1 second left. The shot, no good. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Warriors ahead, leading. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Warriors.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And I really liked how they moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. Jonathan Kuminga out there with Moses Moody. And it's Jackson Davis in at the 5. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Doncic against Curry. A nice shot by Doncic. Doncic has got 11 points.
Luka is a massive guard. He can do damage inside just as easily as outside.
No one near Curry as he lets it go. Rebounded by the Lakers. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
And it says a lot about you that even when you're not at your best, they definitely were still in that game and able to win comfortably.
They were better than the box score might indicate because they were solid in execution, more so than the stats would show.
The Warriors making a switch here. Looney's checked in.
For your Warriors, number 5.
Warriors trail by 3. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. As Jackson Davis is checked in for the Warriors. Here now is the 2K leaderboard. Over the past month, these teams have tortured opponents defensively. The Warriors, 4th.
What a month they've had defensively. I mean, they've really gotten after it on that end of the floor.
And that'll be 2 free throws. coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You know what separates Doncic from most players? He's really calm under pressure. Great poise. You can't speed him up. He plays at his own pace.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Green comes in for Trace Jackson-Davis. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Hield. The Lakers also making some changes. Jackson Hayes comes in for Williams. And it's Clarkson in for Goodwin.
One of the things that's really impressive about Luka Doncic is his continued growth. I mean, season to season, you see this guy working on himself, working on his mind, how he thinks the game and his body, and becoming a better athlete. That spells trouble for the league.
Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
Forcing his way inside, Doncic.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
And a deep three from Curry. And the Warriors miss again.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Yeah, they're cracking. Absolutely cracking and looking to pad that lead.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And some changes here for the Warriors. Butler, he's checked in for Kuminga. And it's Payton in for Moses Moody. Vanderbilt's checked in for the Lakers. Paul comes in for Wiggins. Payton against Doncic. Payton kicks to Curry. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Curry's got 10 points.
Some well-needed scoring. He stops a 13-0 run by the Lakers.
Curry against Paul. He takes it in. It's stolen by Green. Now the Warriors moving it up. Here's Podziemski. It's rebounded by Hayes. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. A free ball from Curry.
Well, the defense not doing a good job at all of getting after him. They've got to crowd him and make it tough for him. That's his second this quarter.
Ball passes to Clarkson. And again, the Lakers no good.
Kevin, you can understand the shot selection. I mean, he wanted to go back at him, and this came up short on the triple.
Now Podziemski coming in off a 10-point game his last outing. The three. It's rebounded by Paul.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time. And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Pass to Podziemski. It's blocked. Ball against Butler. Here's Doncic. And Luka wanting it more.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
It's Curry outside. That's his 7th miss in 12 shot attempts.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And it's Doncic missing. Here's Podziemski. He's covered by Clarkson. Curry dishes to Butler. Just 3 on the clock. That will count. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we... Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Yeah, taking a look at the Lakers, You know, Halloween was a long time ago, but this team is still the scariest group in the league.
And turning now to the game we've been watching, Luka Doncic has been lighting it up.
Hey, what's new? Luka's getting to his spots, executing with confidence. He's flat out toying with the D right now.
Yep, he's really good at that, Shaq. I mean, how can you not love watching this guy play?
And that's all for us.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Taking a look at the Lakers. Jared Vanderbilt out there with Doncic. Then it's Chris Paul. Then it's Jackson Hayes. And it's Clarkson in at the 2. With the rise of positionless basketball, Clark, this has to be the most difficult era to be a center.
I would not disagree with that, quite honestly. I mean, they're asked to do a lot. I mean, if they're not elite rim runners as centers and shot blockers, they've got to be able to shoot and shoot from the perimeter, not just in the low post. And they still have to be able to finish around the basket. I think the biggest thing is they have to cover more ground defensively because how the game is played offensively with a lot of movement and pick and roll. As a defender, it's got to be a futile feeling when Curry's in the zone like this.
Here's Doncic. It doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Green. Pass to Butler. Over Vanderbilt. Off the left rim and out. Lakers leading by 6. On the wing, Doncic. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 5 assists tonight.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, thanks. The NBA chose to extinguish G League Ignite. G League President Sharif Abdul-Rahim says with the changing environment across youth and collegiate basketball, now is the right time to take this step. But Kevin, in its short time, the Ignite produced double-digit draftees, so the experiment was a success.
A huge success, DA. Thank you. Goodwin's checked in for Chris Paul. When it comes to players who like having fun, great Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Kevin, did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season? He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun.
Well, if you want to stop Jimmy Butler, you got to bring all-out effort. I mean, this guy loves to compete.
Curry against Doncic. Doncic very comfortable down low.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Curry gets the bucket.
I mean, he is so lethal on the drive. Once Curry knifes inside, there's little you can do to stop him.
Now, here's Doncic. 28 points for him. Doncic brushes off the contact and hits.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Warriors trail by 7. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Dominguez come in for Peyton. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. You look at the Lakers. And not a surprise, really, to see them sitting there in that #1 spot in the conference. The excellent brand of basketball they've been putting on display lately has been terrific. And, of course, the Warriors just way behind.
And you know, for Los Angeles, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
Hachimura is checked in for the Lakers. Chris Paul comes in for Goodwin.
Rui Hachimura. Chris Paul.
Now Here's Doncic. He's guarded closely. Doncic powers it home.
Even for Doncic, this is a big night in the scoring column, giving his fans their money's worth and then some.
There's 1:26 left here in the third quarter. A clear look for Curry, and there are the Warriors now with another bucket. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Moses Moody, he's checked in for Draymond Green. Hield comes in for Brandon Podziemski. And it's Johnson in for Stephen Curry. The Lakers also making some changes. Williams, he's checked in for Jackson Hayes. And Wiggins is subbed in for Clarkson. Back to Doncic. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Doncic has got the lead up to 10 now for the Lakers.
You know, in that first half, a lot more three-point shooting. Since then, though, they've dialed it back.
Pass to Butler. 29 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Shot clock at 6. And Hield with the basket on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 3 assists now in this one.
A guy like Buddy out-hustles other players on the floor. He gets inside, and there he finishes strong.
Doncic outside. Kicks it out to Paul. This one for 3. That shot, no good. It's been all about Luka Doncic for Los Angeles. He's approaching 40 points for him in the game. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Warriors trail by 8. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. Jonathan Kuminga out there with Knox. And it's Moody in at the small forward position. That's the Warriors' foul. Sinks the triple. Curry's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Warriors. Doncic outside. He makes good on the layup. Doncic has got 39.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Pass to Curry. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got his 7th rebound here tonight. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Count that bucket. And it's a 9-point Laker lead.
Luka Magic has been on display tonight. He is in full control, piling up the points.
Here's Curry, and it's off the back rim, no good. Here's Los Angeles now. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. That will be their 2nd of 6 road games for the team. Doncic on the drive inside. That one goes. Count it. Doncic has got 43 points. The Warriors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Different look here for the Warriors. Green is checked in for Kevin Knox. Butler comes in for Kuminga. Gary Payton is checked in for Moody. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Buddy Hield. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Jackson Hayes is checked in for Williams. Vanderbilt comes in for Rui Hachimura. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Goodwin. And Chris Paul's subbed in for Wiggins. Clarkson on the wing, covered by Payton. Offensive rebound.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Curry outside. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got his third assist on the night. And here is Doncic. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
Luka Doncic is a superstar in this league, and he continues to build on what is going to be some kind of resume when it's all said and done. Has every tool that you need to have to be an MVP one day.
Payton passes to Butler. Green with a screen on Vanderbilt. Three-pointer, Butler. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Doncic has got 9 rebounds now tonight. And he drives in, and the basket is good. Doncic has got 8 here in the quarter.
Capable of slicing his way to the basket. All Doncic needs is a sliver.
Curry kicks to Green. Payton outside. Back to Green, and it's Green with the jam.
Green showing you some real attitude on that throwback.
Doncic feeling it out. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Count that one. Doncic has got 47 points. Curry against Paul. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And Curry's really a master at drawing contact. The defense has to be careful when defending him.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Knocking down the free throws and eating into this lead with the clock stopped.
Lakers leading by 6. Paul outside. Pass to Hayes. Now here's Vanderbilt, defended by Butler. Payton against Clarkson. Now here's Hayes. Ball outside. Takes a 3. Jimmy Butler with the rebound.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
It doesn't look good, even with the quick bucket here. You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Clarkson gets it to go on the assist by Doncic. And the Lakers lead by 8.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Curry getting it done inside.
You see why they trust Curry. I mean, give him the route and let him make a play.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
2 shots.
No luck that time either. Guys, this possession could decide their fate.
Well, they have to be careful with the ball.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. It drops.
Curry is a guy you can trust to get it done when it needs to be done.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
2 shots.
So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And that will add to a healthy lead after that trip to the free throw line.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're behind by 6. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
There's still a sliver of hope.
Yeah, but they've got to score and then foul immediately.
Curry. Yes! And now they trail by just 4.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
And an intentional foul right there.
First personal foul. Team is in the penalty. At the line for the Lakers.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker.
2 shots.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Luka Doncic.
a speaker. Hey, give me the rhythm and make mash up the dance. Mash up the dance.
Welcome, sports. And we got a chance to check out multiple seasons of assist numbers and what has been the trend for Chris Paul.
And his assist numbers have been dropping over the past few years. Not a good trend. Perhaps he's become a little too concerned about finding his own shot and not seeing the rest of the court.
Here are the 5 for the Lakers. Chris Paul out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Mo Wagner. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Vanderbilt in at the 4. And for Charlotte, Brandon Miller is out there with Trey Mann. Then it's Miles Bridges. Then there's Mark Williams. And it's Okogie in at the 3. This can be a time of the season when it's hard for players to keep their focus, Grant.
Oh, man, B.A., the buzz of a new season is behind you. The playoffs are a long way off. This is when a coach earns his keep, making sure his guys stay energized and focused.
Now here's Doncic. Really played well against Golden State in his last game. Vanderbilt. The rebound by Bridges. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I caught up with Coach Charles Lee. I asked him how they plan to deal with Luka Doncic, and he said, look, we all know what Luka can do. He'll get his points, but we can't let him take over. We have to maintain our focus on defense for every minute of all 4 quarters.
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
Oh, my. Tight defense, but Doncic just muscles it in.
Outside man. Bridges outside. Williams with the screen to the paint. Over Wagner. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist by Bridges.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Brandon Miller. Grant, the Hornets are a team hoping to end a pretty substantial playoff drought.
Yeah, it's been a long time since they made a buzz in the postseason, but their return could be closer than people think. A few smart moves here or there might be all it takes.
Now here's Mann. He's got 5. Bridges down low, working on Vanderbilt. Bridges passes to Williams. Out to Bridges. 4-3. It's rebounded by Wagner.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
And here's Doncic outside. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
Along with everything else, Doncic is a knockdown three-point shooter.
Here's Mann. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Mann's got 8. Pass to Doncic. Into the lane. And Doncic hammers it home.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Smith, he's checked in for Okogie. Hachimura's checked in for the Lakers. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. 3-pointer, Bridges. Rebounded by the Lakers. Fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
Yeah, they seem unfazed by the hostile environment. I mean, just look at how efficiently they shot the ball.
Good on the bucket.
Good maneuver to get inside. Clarkson is sneaky.
Hornets trail by 3. Pass to Miller. to the middle. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, he liked the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
And we just got Shams Charania on the line. Shams, I understand there's some big NBA news. Can you fill us in?
Hey, Brian. With the looming trade deadline coming up, it's the Memphis Grizzlies in transaction news. They've secured Brook Lopez, who could be a major asset for them. Perimeter shooting, high-level defense, rebounding, rim protection. Lopez does it all. They really believe adding him into their front court will elevate their game on both ends.
Always something going on. We appreciate the update, Shams. Thanks. Charlotte making some changes. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Williams. Williams comes in for Bridges. And Okogie is subbed in for Mann.
I mean, the effortless athleticism. You can see Clarkson loves rising up and dropping the hammer.
And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Trailing by 2. The Lakers beat them last time when these two met in Los Angeles.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Well, they weren't fighting through screens. Their closeouts and rotations were late. You name it, and let's just say they didn't do it on defense.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Smith left side. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
Tough make by Smith inside. He had to work around their physicality.
Paul against Smith. Paul with the bucket. And boy, has this been a competitive matchup thus far.
These teams have swapped leads 7 times already, and we're not even in the second half.
For 3, Smith. The shot comes out. So it's Los Angeles now. Here's Doncic. And the layup is good off the glass. Doncic has got 15 points.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Smith outside. From outside the arc. The shot misses. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. The Lakers on top, up 3. After this break. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
Also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
We've got Grant Williams. Seth Curry is out there with Smith. Then it's Josh Okogie. And it's Nurkic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the group out there for Charlotte.
You get used to seeing dimes like this from Nick Smith. I mean, he'll drop them all day.
Shot's good by James.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Smith outside. And he gets it to go. 4 for 6 so far.
If Smith plays bigger than his size, he's got great bounce, and it helps him make plays there on the inside.
And out of bounds, Charlotte will have it. He's really been spectacular lately. Here's your Western Conference Player of the Week, Luka Doncic.
Oh, it's been so much fun to watch him on the offensive end recently. He's really his team's engine on that end of the floor, sparking plays and helping them find open shots and big points.
And Charlotte making a change here. Jeffries is checked in. There's a screen by Nurkic. Shot clock at 6. 2 open that time. Made it look easy. He's got 13.
This brings him to 3 total makes from the arc, with just 1 in this half so far.
Here's James. And it's James with the jam.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
For 3, Smith. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. James, left side. His first miss of the game. 3 of 4 from the field now. Charlotte has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Here's Jeffries. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. The Lakers in the lead. Here's James. Smith with the rebound. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
In their previous game, he simply couldn't miss from the line.
All right, Grant, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA, you think?
Star treatment? What is that, B.A.? No, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends.
The Lakers have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
And Doncic is a walking triple-double threat. His versatility and confidence is really special.
Curry, he's checked in for Charlotte. That one's no good. Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Williams against Smith. Here's Bridges. It's rebounded by Goodwin.
Normally he drains that.
Pretty even game right now in Charlotte. Here's Hachimura. Back to Doncic. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Smith into the lane. Okay, a chance to look at some numbers from Brandon Miller.
And he's been locked in at the free throw line for sure. In the past 5 games, his percentage at the line is much better than it had been prior. Sometimes that's how it works. You just get that extra focus at the charity stripe. And for Smith, the quickness, the jump shot, the potential. I mean, it's all there.
Brandon Miller's checked in for Charlotte. Man comes in for Curry. Poke loose. A minute 50 left to play in the second quarter. Down low. Pass to Smith. From deep. Knocks down the long J. Smith's got 11 points in the quarter.
A dead-eye shooter. Nick Smith is great from three-point land. That might be his biggest asset to this team. Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Smith, no good.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up. An opportunity at a three-point play. And Charlotte making a change here. Okogie's checked in. 3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
And when we talk about franchise players, guys who can carry a team, Luka Doncic is one of the few guys in that category.
From the stripe. And that one's good. Man's got 10.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
And it's Paul off the drive, and he makes it on the layup.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
The Hornets have gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. Man, the pass to Bridges. Over Vanderbilt. And it's Charlotte with another.
Why fade away there? Just making the shot more difficult, if you have to ask me.
Paul, shot is off. For Charlotte, they've gone 6 of 11 here in the second quarter. It's Williams, high post. Wagner's on him. Bridges passes to Miller. And the shot falls short that time.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
Doncic. Oh, Luka playing grown man ball inside.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for the Lakers. Continued to rack up points in that quarter. His total for the night to 23. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Please direct your attention to center court.
Hey, have you guys cast your all-star votes yet?
Oh, I'm online right now. Voting it up, Ernie. Got to get my picks in.
Yeah, me too. Voting for my guys. Yeah, you know who they are.
Sorry, Shaq. You can't vote for all center.
And taking a look back now at the first half of play, the Lakers find themselves in a tight one.
We often talk about efficiency on.
That does it for halftime.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
On the court for the Lakers, they've got Jordan Clarkson, Jared Vanderbilt out there with Mo Wagner. Then it's Luka Doncic, and it's Paul in at the one. And that one's good, man.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried.